Big win, Don Wilson here for Top MMA News. Here with Joe El Dirty Doerksen. Big win tonight. Why don't you walk us through the fight tonight?
Just all around decent. Basically a kickboxing match with a couple of takedown attempts. Luigi's a tough guy. Throws hard bombs. Doesn't care if he gets hit. Basically everybody's nightmare. He's not a quitter. Just an honor to have a great fight like that. I think the crowd was entertained. We put on a good show, and obviously it feels great to win. But at the end of the day, it was a good quality fight and against a good quality opponent. So I feel great.
Speaking of taking big punches, I gotta say, Joe, second round you took probably 6 or 7 right on the beard there and walked right through him. I don't think you get enough credit for your chin, so very nicely done. And a big question for you. You spent most of your camp in Winnipeg, right?
Most of it, yeah. I usually do. I spend the majority of it with my trainer, my head trainer, Giuseppe Di Natale. Most of my training is done in his gym. I travel around a little bit. I got to spend some time with Jeremy Horn.
So you did go down to Utah. That's basically my question.
I spent 2 weeks with Jeremy, but not in Utah. He was training for a fight of his own, so I spent 2 weeks with him. He was actually in Michigan at a place called Lightning Kicks. So I got to spend 2 weeks in Michigan with Jeremy and a bunch of guys out there. It was a great training camp. We had 2 solid weeks. Yeah. And then I came home, spent some time at home at the Canadian Fighting Center, and then I went and spent a few days in Alberta with guys like Nick Ring and Jordan Means. So that was great for me. I'm definitely planning on going back there again. And then I finished everything up back in Winnipeg at the Canadian Fighting Center with obviously with my coach, and I came in feeling really good. I came in in great shape, mentally, physically, felt really prepared. I got some good training in, and I just went out there to do my best. Obviously, you're nervous and scared, not scared, but nervous and anxious a little bit before a fight. But looking back, the training takes over, and you just go out there and do your thing. And I'm really happy with the way things went down.
Speaking of, I want to touch quickly on the Hector Lombard fight. Everyone's seen it. There's a big gash opened up on you there, but you're really holding your own in that fight. Do you think you would have been able to keep going after that fight if they hadn't stopped it due to the cut?
Well, I wasn't hurt. I wasn't having any trouble. He was coming at me throwing big bombs, which we knew was going to happen. The strategy was very simple. Let him throw in the first round because he always slows down. And just before I got cut, I could already see he was starting to slow down. And credit to him. He's a tough opponent. That's a difficult fight no matter what. But I really felt like the second round was going to be a little more even, and the third round was going to be even better for me. I thought every round I get stronger, every round he gets a little slower. But he did a great job. He took me down. He opened me up with an elbow, and the doctor had to stop it. And it's unfortunate. It's disappointing, but that's the way it went. He did a good job, and he won the fight. So that's all you can really say.
Now, it's something we've noticed a lot. You've definitely been working on your hands as of late, because the last 2 fights you've just shown us some great stand-up. Is that something that you were directly looking for in this fight, that you wanted to work your hands more? A lot of people thought you'd be able to take him on top position, but was standing what you wanted to do?
Well, every fight kind of unfolds a little differently than you expect. I've been training with Giuseppe Di Natale, world kickboxing champion. I've been training with him for 9 years. If I don't know how to throw punches by now, I'm in trouble. Yeah. But grappling's obviously always been my first love. But people see me, they see my record, and then they just assume, if I stay standing, I'll beat him. So they fight really hard to stay off the ground with me, and that's fine. I think I proved tonight I can take a punch and I can throw one as well. So
did you ever?
I feel good, and I finished every round on top. I was looking to take him down, but I wasn't looking to be desperate about it. I just wanted to take the opportunities when they were there, and I'm comfortable on my feet. I'm not the same fighter I was 7 or 8 years ago, and I think that's why I'm still here. I think that's why I'm still competing at this level, is because I'm evolving and growing, and obviously my coach is a big part of that. It's just an honor to have people like that to work with, and I think that he's a big part of the reason I'm still involved in this business. If I hadn't found him and hooked up with him, I'd be probably driving a truck right now, which is okay too. I might do that anyways when I retire.
Well, speaking of that, you're still a high-level competitor. You're still getting wins on big-time shows. What's up next for you?
It's summertime, man. I want to sit by a fire and drink beer. Yeah. So definitely want to stay in the gym, stay healthy and in shape. If an opportunity comes up, I'm going to jump on it. But I want to spend some time with my friends and family. Summers are short in Manitoba, so I want to make the most of it, and hopefully fight again in October.
Perfect. Now, one thing I want to clear up here before I let you go. I started off this interview, I called you Joe El Dirty Doerksen. I saw in your shorts tonight, you're Dirty Joe Doerksen. I heard your corner yelling out Dirty too. What's the official nickname that we should start calling you by now?
Well, the official nickname is El Dirte. Yeah. However, friends at the gym, my teammates, my friends, training partners, they always call me Dirty. That's kind of like El Dirte is the fight name. Dirty is just the nickname that If you're calling me dirty, it's because you've known me for a long time.
All right. So no one else out there in Fanland call dirty. Don't call Joe dirty, because that'll just get you a punch in the face.
Dirty's more of a personal nickname. El Dirty is the ring name, I suppose. But yeah, that's the story.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Now, before I let you go, is there any family, friends, sponsors, kin that you'd like to give a shout out to?
Just, my parents, my friends and family, just always being so supportive. My coach, Giuseppe Di Natale, without him, I don't think I'd still be here. All my teammates at the Canadian Fighting Center, all the guys I train with out of town, the guys in Utah, guys in Alberta, just everyone who I've ever trained with, guys that are helping me out. I really appreciate it. It's an honor to be involved in a sport like this. It's an honor to be able to work with those people, and I'm just happy. I'm like a little kid, man. I'm just happy to be alive and doing what I love to do, and I just want to thank everyone who's been a part of it.
Perfect. Well, once again, this has been Big Win Don Wilson, Joe El Dirty Doerksen, Top MMA News.